Well, I got the airbox out about a month ago. I did the gearbox. There's a plug down there, which I've got the tool. It's an 8mm hex head. That goes into the, just put that into there a minute. There's a hex nut on the bottom. That is the gearbox. What I'm going to do is suck it out rather than drain at the bottom. I'm going to suck it out with a suction tube and fill it back up. And the basic rule is when the car's level, fill it back up with new gearbox oil. What we're using today is Ford 75W gear oil. That's going in the gearbox. Basically, when the plug's out, we're going to suck it out with a tube, fill it back up. Car's got to be level, warm gearbox, which it is, and you just want a dribble coming out of the fill plug. Now that fill plug, when I get it out, it's going to be 20 to 25 Newton meters torque setting. On the thread I always put a bit of a PTFE tape, only a little bit, two twirls around the thread, and torque it up to 25 Newton meters. I've just taken out the fill plug. That's the fill plug for the gearbox. And the easiest way to take the oil out of the gearbox, fill it back up, get an suction tube, put an extension on it, quite a thin one, get it into the hole. You've got to push this tube all the way to the bottom of the gearbox. There you go, that's in the bottom. And no, that's not in there yet. That should be in. Right. Now it's got it. Just basically suck out the old gearbox oil. Now this Ford is a manual. It's not an automatic, it's a manual. Six-speed manual. Pull on the tube. As you can see, it's a suction tube. Now we did this gearbox oil about 2 months ago. So what we're doing, we're giving a flush, putting some new fluid in. Most people don't bother changing their gearbox oil at all, which is a no-no. See a little bit of pressure I'm putting on onto the suction pump. What colour that is? Black. It's on about 1,000 miles, I think. Still coming out. Well, I'm going to stop it there a minute. Put it into a container. Got a container ready, which is empty. The reason I've got a new empty container is if you run out of putting new gearbox oil in, at least you can rob some of the old gearbox oil to top it back up. But I have got enough oil. As you can see, I'm putting the old oil into a container, which is clean, by the way. It's not had anything in it before. Right, so what we've done, we've taken the old gearbox oil out. So what I'm going to do with my assistant, we've opened a brand new tub. So you hold it there. So we've taken out 1 litre. We've taken out 1 litre. So we're going to put 1 litre in. Again, let the pump do the work. Oil's quite thick to suck, but you see the colour of it. Right, that'll do for one hit. What we're going to do now is put the tube into the fill. Right, you've got to go straight into the hole. Again, push it in as far as you can. Changing the gearbox oil makes a big difference to driving the car. But if you look at the state of this oil, 1,000 miles, the other oil was black. It had been flushed before. But can you imagine some cars, they never change the gearbox oil in them. But look how easy this is to do. Again, make sure the pump's at the start. It will take all of a container because we took out 1 litre. We're probably there, getting about there at the moment. I should think not find the container yet. I'll do that for now. Again, got to go into the fill. Make sure you get it into the hole every time. Push it one in. Now what you want is to be dripping out gently. Have a little dribble, then you know it's full. Car's got to be level. So the gearbox was warm. What we're doing at the moment, we're just putting a bit of oil in there. So it's just got to start dribbling. Which I need some more. That's got it. Gearbox fill plug is there. Nice 8mm hex head goes into there. Now, because it's a drain plug, same as on the Range Rover, it's a 25 Newton meters torque, which I've done already. Just torque it up, 25 Newton meters. There is a copper washer on there. I've also put some PFT tape on it. 25 Newton meters, that's done.